How to send crypto from your Kraken account to another wallet or another exchange. We'll start with sending to another exchange. Come into your Kraken account and find the withdraw button. In Kraken Pro, it's on your homepage. If you're using the app, it's portfolio here down at the bottom and then withdraw. If you're using Kraken and not Kraken Pro, again, just find the withdraw button and it's the same process. From here, press withdraw and it's going to say which asset do you want to send over. Well, we can send many assets and we can use different blockchains to do this as well. So what should we use? Well, if you're sending an asset, it's going to give you the options to withdraw. So for example, if I'm choosing Bitcoin here, it says that I can use the Bitcoin network to send over, but I can also send that Bitcoin over the Lightning Network. And the Lightning Network has no fee. It's free to send, whereas Bitcoin is going to charge me some amount of Bitcoin to send that. So should I use the Lightning Network or the Bitcoin network? Well, if you're sending crypto from one exchange to another exchange, it actually doesn't matter which network that you're using. That's because you're just debiting value and crediting it at the other exchange. So as long as you can send the message from one exchange to the other, as long as they're using the same network, you can send that value over. Now, when the crypto goes into the other exchange, that's a big omnibus account of value. And so it's not on the Lightning Network. If you have Bitcoin at the other exchange, you can withdraw that over the options that they support. So you just have an amount of BTC in your account and you can withdraw that over the Bitcoin or the Lightning Network or any of the other supported networks that may be there. So it's not like you're stuck on that network if you're sending from one exchange to the other on the network that you're using. Choose the cheapest one to send the message. So I'd use a Lightning Network as long as the other exchange accepts the Lightning Network. If they don't, then you can't send the message and you can't use it. You have to use a different network. So let's also see with something like a stablecoin. So we're going to press withdraw, USDT, and here it says which network do you want to use. So I'm going to choose the cheapest network, which for right now seems like the ETH mainnet actually. 35 cents to send that transaction out to the other exchange. So I'm going to press that one. And then from here, what I need to do is figure out where I'm sending it, right? The address. So it says you're going to send this amount and it's on the Ethereum network and we're going to add new withdrawal address. Click that and we have to get the details. So I'm going to go over to the other exchange. From here, I'm going to make a deposit. So press deposit and then deposit via crypto network. Every exchange is the same, right? Just press deposit and you need to get your deposit address. And so I know that I'm sending USDT. So I'm going to select that coin. And then the network, it says, which network do you want to use? So this is the important bit. Wherever you're sending from and receiving to, that has to be the same asset and the same blockchain. If the blockchain isn't supported where you're depositing to, it won't get there. So same asset, same blockchain on both sides. I'm using ETH mainnet from Kraken. So does this exchange support ETH mainnet? Yes, it does right here, Ethereum. So I'm going to click that. This is my deposit address. Copy this, go back to Kraken. From here, because I haven't sent to this address before, it's going to ask me to add it. So I'm going to paste in that wallet address here and then give it a name like this. That means that I'm sending USDT and that's the network. So I'm going to add that withdrawal address. Click that. They'll send you an email that you have to confirm. You should now have an email from Kraken that says, hey, do you want to add this withdrawal address? Click confirm, and then it will say, great, we've approved that. You can now withdraw those assets from Kraken. Back in Kraken, you can see that address is now approved. So I'm sending the USDT, and this is the amount that I want to send. This is the network that I'm using, and that's the address that I've just added. Down here, you can see the total balance and the fee that I am paying to send that message from one exchange to the other. Preview here, see all of the details, make sure everything is correct. If you want to confirm that, press confirm withdrawal. That sends that asset out to the other exchange. If you're sending crypto out to a wallet that you own, it now matters which blockchain that you're using because that's where the crypto will be sent and you can only use it on that blockchain. So for example, if I press withdraw again and I press tether and select the network, which network do you want to send it on? Well, Ethereum is a completely different network to Inc, to Optimism, to Arbitrum. Where do you want those funds? That's where you have to send it and that's the address that you need to get. So if I get my Rabby wallet up here, I'm going to press copy on my wallet address. This is an EVM address, so it supports all these different networks. So which network do you want that crypto on? That's where you have to send it. Now, if you're sending stable coins to a crypto network, you also have to pay transaction fees on that network, which is not paid in the stable coin usually. It's usually paid in the layer 1 coin of that network. So Sol for Solana, Ethereum for the layer 2s on Ethereum. So you'd also need to send out some of the layer 1 coin to pay for transaction fees. And if you want to send crypto back into your account, you also need transaction fees on that network at the same wallet address. So again, choose the network that you want to use. For example, Inc. It says add new address. So I'll paste in my address right here, like this. And then you can add that address, and that's the address that you send to. Now it's the same for Bitcoin as well. If you press withdraw and BTC, where do you want to keep that Bitcoin? It's important because if you put Bitcoin on the Lightning Network, that's fine, but that's for payments and not saving. So if you go into a wallet that you own, for example, Kraken wallet or any other wallet, receive, get your address. It only accepts Bitcoin over the Bitcoin network. So copy that, go back in here, and you need to send it over the Bitcoin network, not these networks. These are completely different, and you won't have Bitcoin on the Bitcoin network in these accounts right here that you're sending to. So it matters where you send it at this point. If you want to know how to use wallets and everything else, I'll leave those video guides down in the description. You can sign up for Kraken if you don't have an account by the link below as well, and I'll leave some deposit and trading bonuses to the exchanges I use down in the description. I'm James, this is ManZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.